For our first video, we're going to create a 5 facts animal video. The video will show images of an animal and have different facts through a voiceover. 4 of the facts are going to be true, while 1 will be fake. Here's an example.
This is 5 facts about king cobras. King cobras change colors depending on season. It's problematic against other predators, usually blending into whatever their scales make contact with. It takes 4 days for the color to fully morph. Some king cobras may be born with 2 heads, and some even eat their own second head.
So I'm guessing you probably know which one was the fake fact. And here's one more example.
This is our presentation about dolphins. Our first fact about a dolphin is there are 5 species that live in the river. Our second fact about a dolphin is a 260-pound dolphin eats about 33 pounds of fish a day. Our third fact about a dolphin is dolphins can detect cancer.
So that's the idea for the project. Now it's time to start your own. I'm going to do one as an example. Step 1, pick an animal. I chose the adorable otter. Step 2, you want to make a Google slideshow and make 6 slides. The first, a title slide. The next 5, have them blank. The title slide should say 5 facts about otters, and it should have your name on it. And again, the rest should be blank. Make sure that you have a spot underneath for your text. Now let's go to Google and find out facts about whatever animal it is that you chose to present about. Make sure as you're researching the facts that first of all you understand what the fact means. Secondly, you could put it in your own words. So for instance, if I see a fact that says Zoroastrians thought the otters to be nearly sacred creatures, I don't know what that means. However, if I see something that says otters have distinctive poop and that scent has its own name, I think I can understand what that means. I could read on and put that into my own words. My first fact is the mammals like to keep things organized within their communities and will designate certain areas to be used as latrines. What that means is otters have special places to poop within their communities. So I'll write something like that. Also, if the website that I use seems too difficult, I'll supply other websites as well as videos that you can look up the animal facts. So what you want to do is take those facts, put them in your own words, and put them at the bottom of the slides in the text area. So I'm going to go through the site, pick a few more, and just put them in there. They have the thickest fur of any mammal in the animal kingdom. I know what that means. Easy to put that in. Click on the slide, write it at the bottom. Now you're only going to find 4 facts, and the 5th fact you're going to make up. But don't tell anybody what slide it is, because your job is to try to trick the people watching to make them think that your fake fact is a real fact. One rule about the fake fact though is you cannot use numbers. So you can't say an otter can be up to 4 or 5 or 6 feet tall because nobody really knows. But for my fake fact, I said otters use poison to paralyze prey, which is completely fake. Alright, now that our slides are done, we're going to find pictures. Remember to go to Yahoo Images to find your pictures and click the L button to search for large photos. When clicking on a photo, make sure that the number that pops up to the right is above 1,000 or close to 1,000. If it's 300 or 400, you're going to get blurry photos and I'm going to send it right back. Make sure that you get nice clear photos. Like take a look at this one and the number by it. It's not quite high enough, but this one is in the 1200s. That's definitely going to be used. Click view image, click the image, drag it into your slideshow, find the slide you want, put it in there. A couple of tips about the slideshow. Make sure there's 1 image per page. We'll add the text later, don't worry about that. Also make sure that their photos aren't blurry despite the size. So this is my image of where otters poop. This is my image of what otter's fur looks like. So altogether your slideshow should look something like this. The facts at the bottom, 1 clear high resolution picture in the middle, simple background. Fill up the whole slide. Do not resize your photos too much. Just basically have them fill up as much as you can. The last piece is to title it your last name and 5 animal facts. After part 1 is done, wait for my go-ahead to begin part 2.